Hi, this is Adam with Small Town Machine Shop, and today I'm going to show you a few more details on the Archdale 4-foot arm radial arm drill. Now, I've shown this in a few shorts and stuff, but this will be the first introduction to it. So, as you can see, it's quite large for a 4-foot arm. Had to take the top off, the part that had the arm raising mechanism off, to get it to the door, and there's only less than 1/4 of an inch of clearance. I actually had to take the protective cover off the fan to get it in, but we got it in. So, I bought this from a local machine shop. Sorry about the filming, I have a bulb out. So this is fully operational once I put the top back on. No worries there. Very cool. Got a huge head spindle on it. That's a 8-horse motor that just runs the spindle. Then there's a 2-horse motor that goes up there that raises and lowers this. Now, I've been around Carlton's and American and Jet radial arm drills. This thing is so overly designed. It's good. It made it a real pain to take apart. There's also no real information on these Archdales. Made in England. So yeah. It's very heavy. I think forget across the scales at, it was over 8,000 pounds. And it felt like that pulling it in here. But yeah, this has been one of my dream machines for a long time, is to get a big radial arm drill in here. And now that I know, moving it in here, this is about the biggest one I can get in here. And actually, to put this part back on with the feed rod, I'm going to have to move it to the tallest part of my shop and drop it back in. You come around here. Alright, so dark. The tombstone's outside. This stuff is holding it just in case, because I didn't want to put any extra stress on anything, so there's a railroad jack underneath there. Here's where the feed rod stuff goes. Now, the reason it was kind of difficult is at some point before, this machine had suffered some kind of incident. There's where the motor sits, there's a Acme screw that goes through here into this nut block. Now it raises and lowers it. And it had come loose somehow, because on the top part, there's a cover on top, and 5 of the 6 screw holes were broken out. There was only one in there. Then on the bottom of the shaft, down in there, someone had welded a restraint to keep it from going up. So I had the torch cut that off and unscrewed it, but I'll make another stop for it, a better stop that's more serviceable. And that'll get that back in action. So no biggie there. But I now know a lot. I know everything about the arm raising and lowering mechanism of this machine. So that is cool. Yeah, all the coolant and motor stuff came up to the shaft. So that was a pain in the butt. But they wanted everything covered and self-contained in this machine. You know, there's this metal rod here covers the Acme screw. So there's no open screws or anything on this. Almost like it was built for like a ship or something. And even that little part that's it's not on here right now. But this open part here is never open. There's a little tape measure type thing that goes with it. So it's very, very well designed as far as keeping chips and cutting oil and all that out of it. So, yeah. It's takes up a good footprint in the shop. But like I said, I got a repeat job that this is going to make, it's going to turn, hours into minutes, if that makes sense. So, I'm going to have to change the configuration of the shop a bit. What I'm going to do is back there, I put the big LeBlanc. Put this guy kind of back there. I'm going to move the welders and stuff and put that big horizontal mill with the head on it, the universal head over here. And have the 3 big machines up front, so it's easier to put heavy stuff on them. In the back, I'll have those smaller, normal-sized machines. Yeah. the power feeds. There's a refined feed back there. And everything's fully functional. Of course, I'm going to change the oil and stuff in it. But again, I saw this run under power. So no worries. I'm probably, because all the cutting I do isn't going to be like really heavy duty. So I might put a VFD on it, just run it into the box and just keep it at, 60 hertz. So I don't have to run the phase converter all the time. When I'm running this, I can just run the VFD. I don't know, we'll see. I'm tinkering around with power savings with some of my bigger machines. So I do got to get in here and see they scratched out this stuff. Both the motors are dual voltage, I checked that. So, we'll be drawing 24 amps, which is no big deal, at 220. There's the counterweight. Here's the column lock. This locks everything when you pull it. It locks the head and the arm. So yeah, super excited. Been looking for one of these forever. I'm gonna have to thank Cody at Hidden World Forge for the heads up on it. This came out of his machine shop he works at. So yeah, very excited to get it going. I just gotta clear some spots, move it over here, and yeah, I'll bring the top in. So the top probably it's got 2-horse motor and a gearbox. It weighs probably 200 pounds. So I'll be able to temporarily remove this little cross member here and put my forklift forks upside down. I'll be able to get it on there. So hopefully this coming weekend or shortly after, it'll be fully operational. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome addition. That's why I have so many drill presses. I do a lot of drilling because I do a lot of motor mounting plates and stuff like that. So this will be a vast step forward. As again, like I told you, I'm trying to get the machines in here. They're going to get me where I want to be. And this is a major step in that direction. So yeah, very cool. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.